Welcome to How to Beauty. Today we're going to discuss how to wash our makeup brushes, why we wash our makeup brushes, what to use, and how to keep our brushes lasting a very long time. Now it really doesn't matter what brand brush you have. We know that brushes are made several ways. A lot of the times brushes will have a base here where the bristles are glued in. When bristles are glued in to the makeup brush, that means that you're going to have the most fallout and frayed makeup brush. It's not going to be your fault, and it's not going to matter really how you clean that brush. My suggestion on brushes are going to be the ever so popular Real Techniques brush. They're very, very value friendly, and they are very well made. I'm not exactly sure if these are glued in or if they're sewn in at the base or if there's a combination, but I will tell you that these brushes I definitely recommend. Another brush that I've had actually for 10 years is the Tarte brush. Tarte just makes really great brushes. I would assume with how long I've had this brush that they do a combination of sewing and gluing in their bristles if they don't completely sew in the bristles. They're going to be sewn in around the base. Here, I will tell you, this brush has never failed me. It has never frayed, but I do take care of my brushes, and I want to show you how to do that as well. So let's discuss cleansers and how we cleanse our brushes. Antibacterial is a great way to get your brushes clean. If you're using your brushes on clients, or if you're going into a job and you're using those on, the general public, it's really good to use antibacterial soaps. Now, if you are a vegan or someone who does not want to use antibacterial properties, you can use your very, very favorite soap, and that will work just as well. I like to use Safeguard. I like to use Pantene because it has panthenol in it. Pantene also softens the bristles just a little bit. So if you have some brushes that seem like they're really, really coarse and hard when you're washing your brushes, you might want to use a combination of your favorite cleanser and Pantene. Neutrogena wipes are amazing. You're going to see me use these a lot on this channel. I can't tell you how well the makeup comes off from your face and from brushes. And when you're traveling, they're a must-have. You can go to Costco and get this gigantic box for around $17 and even less when they're on sale. And then tried and true antibacterial soap. Any antibacterial soap that you like the smell of, that you have around the house, any of these things will really work. I don't want you to feel like you have to go out and buy any of this. Whatever you have will do. This is just optimal results for washing your brushes. Since I've had my brushes for such a long time, I wanted to share that. Now there are a lot of little cleansing gadgets that you can get that people feel like really kind of gets the brush cleaner. You can actually see the product come out of this, and I'll show you this in a minute. This is a hair stopper from the dollar store. The other little gadgets that they have in store is going to be anywhere from $5, $25, sometimes I've seen them for $40. This is 99 cents. And when it is rubbish, you can throw it away and not be sad about that and spend more on makeup, because we all love makeup here. So I have a few tricks on how I like to cleanse my brushes. Now this Tarte brush really doesn't seem to get dried out regardless of what shampoo or cleanser I use with this. So what I like to do when I'm cleansing my brush, I'll get whatever's closest, the antibacterial soap, dip it in some water, and then not with really hard pressure at all, because we don't want our bristles to fray. And this, I really want to get it cleansed. People that have acne and rosacea and eczema, they really everyone needs to have a really good way that they clean their brushes. And the antibacterial soap really does the trick. Now once you rinse it out, I like to rinse it in a kind of just a squeezing motion. And I'll make sure, of course, in the end that all of the soap is out of the brush and that it's in really good clean condition. Once I do that, I have my paper towels already set on my counter and they're ready to dry. Now we can talk about using this little gadget. I'll take a little Pantene this time. And I'll load it on my brush. As you see, it's already dirty. So I'll get the little gadget that's so popular. You can get this, clean this way, put in the center, and really cleanse the brush. If you like that, do it. If you don't worry about it. And I'm saturating my brush in water. And as you see, it's clean. Now, some people think that if you use really hot water, you're going to have all the bristles fall out. I can tell you with these Real Technique brushes, I have used really hot water, hence the gloves, and I've used lukewarm water. And I don't find these shedding at all. If you do find that your brushes are shedding, you might want to invest in Real Technique brushes to where they're not going to do that to you, or use your water a little cooler in temperature, and then that should help do the trick. So we're just going to squeeze out the excess water and we're going to put this on our paper towel. I like to cleanse my brushes at night. I think it's really nice. I'll do this on maybe a Sunday, have them ready for the week. Now eyeshadow brushes, I like to get them all pretty much in the same length because I don't have time to wash my brushes one at a time. So I will take my soap and I will saturate each brush with soap, and then I will use clean water and I will clean out these brushes. Sometimes it takes one or two of these. If I want a little bit of antibacterial soap, I'll do the antibacterial soap. I will tell you that some of these bristles do get very dry, and the Pantene for some of these brushes, you'll know which ones they are. The Pantene works really well. So I've cleaned the handle, I've cleaned my brushes, and then you can shake and then just squeeze out that excess water. If you are in a hurry and you've washed all your brushes and you need one, take a hairdryer from quite far away and dry the brush off quickly. That should take a few seconds and it would be all dry. Otherwise, put them on your paper towel to dry. Now I know a lot of you travel, and I know sometimes we do just remember our makeup brushes and our makeup wipes and makeup, and that is all we can remember. So what I like to do is take one of these Neutrogena makeup wipes. Any makeup wipe will do, any of your favorite. I don't want to sway you to whatever product. This is just what works for me. I will take one of my brushes, especially this eyeliner brush from Morphe, that's an M149, and I will just go to town. I'm not using a lot of force, and you see I have a lot of product on this guy. I use this one every day. Flip it over and gently get the sides, get the base, and if that is the best you can do, you're doing really great, especially for travel. Otherwise, I would have cleaned that brush just the way I did with my other antibacterial soap. So I hope today you've learned a couple of things. Depending on the brushes you use, that's going to be a factor in how long your brushes last. What cleansers you're using, how you're cleansing, the temperature of your water, and allowing them to sit and dry overnight with a paper towel underneath and keep it very clean. We really hope to capture your attention with all of our beauty tips and tricks, and we thank you so much for watching today. Have a wonderful day.